Stacked receivers on both sides. As the Muskies take the field again. Snap to Michael. He was looking right, now scrambling all the way to his left. He's got no one, fires it out of bounds as he was under pressure by a trio of Cougars. Led by number 53, Brandon Arredondo. Arredondo, a three-time letter winner. Second team all-region in football in high school in Dalton, Georgia. Low snap, fake handoff. That pass deflected off the hand of Martin Egbo. 3rd and 10 from their own 15. Pressure's been coming through from that Cougar front three. Egbo, Julian Ramirez, and Jelani Warner. Here's 3rd and 10. Looking to his left, he has Martin. And Martin lunges forward after being brought down by Brandon Montford, and it's a first down. Just shy of the 30-yard line, 14-yard completion to Devin Martin. 1st and 10 from the 29. Handoff. This time it's Devin Harris. A couple of Devins carrying this offense. Harris, his 4th rush, gain of about 3. 2nd and 7 from the 32-yard line. It's Harris again. Stiff arm, little tackle dodge, and Devin Harris gets the first down. And this quick offense that Lakeland likes to use. Screen pass, Martin with the catch. He's got a block, cutting to his right across the 50-yard line and brought down as he fights forward into Cougars territory at the 45-yard line. He's brought down by Brennan Baugh. This Cougars defense is, they specialize in the pass game, allowing under 200 yards per game in the air. A late option, and Harris battles forward to the 35-yard line. A gain of 10 for him on the run. First down after first down after first down for this Lakeland offense. And like I said before, they're starting to find their groove. They came into today's game 5th in first downs, and now they just continue to get them. Caleb Esau with the catch. Gain of about 5 as he's brought down at the 29. 2nd and 5. They were 5th in rushing first downs. Speaking of rushing, there's Robbie Michael again getting another first down. First and 10 from the 20. Back in the red zone. They're perfect in the red zone thus far. Today's matchup, Michael keeps it again. 1 for 1 today, but just 9 for 19, now 10 for 20, so 50% from the red zone. Not the best, as Michael airs one out and sails over the head of Chris Crawford. An incomplete pass. It's 3rd and 5 from the 15. Every time that Lakeland has made it into the red zone, and every time they have scored in the red zone, it has been via the touchdown. Peyton Lobianco is 0 for 2 on field goals this season, one of which was blocked. Michael, bullet pass for Devin Martin. He makes the catch and was immediately met by Brennan Baugh. Took Baugh a little bit to bring him down, but not before Martin able to get the first down. 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. Last time they were in this red zone, it was a rush, but this pass broken up, intended for Colby Cohen. On the coverage, C.J. Tucker. Tucker had 11 tackles last week. That was the most, led the team in tackles last week. 2nd and 8 from the 8. Pitch to Harris. Harris dives forward, just shy of the goal line. It'll be 3rd and goal. Very young offense, as I've mentioned a few times. Five of the 7 skill positions under sophomore as Michael tries to take it himself in, met by basically the entire Concordia Chicago defense, and they prevent him from getting in. It's 4th and 1. 0 for 1 on 4th down chances thus far. Michael takes it himself up the middle, and he'll be stopped. There is a flag. Meeting him initially, Brandon Montford. There was no hole for Michael to run through, but we'll see what this flag is and who it's benefiting. Came from the back judge at the back end of the end zone. They're still chatting about it. Michael went straight up the middle, but Brandon Montford coming from the edge had no one blocking him. Here's the call. And it's a chop block on Joseph Pegues, the right guard out of Memphis, Tennessee. A personal foul, legal chop block. The penalty is declined, and it will be Concordia Chicago's ball at the 1-yard line. So 1 for 2 now in the red zone today. For 2 on 4th down chances for this Lakeland offense. Just under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Lakeland leads 7-6. It was Concordia Chicago who struck first. Snap and a pass. Long ball and just out of the reach of the intended receiver, Jacob Potoff. On the coverage, it looked like that was Quintrell Randall. So 2nd and 10 from the 1-yard line after that incomplete pass from Joe Prattley. 2 rushing touchdowns, 1 for Concordia. Or excuse me, that was a passing touchdown for them. It was a 30-yard touchdown pass to Blake Henson, but it was the Robbie Michael keeper on the 6 yards, as this one will be up the middle, but a flag. False start. That's what the line judge is calling. Let's see who it was on, but at the 1-yard line, you can only move it a hair back. Jalen Franklin, the left guard out of New Orleans, has started now all 7 games. A 5'9", 270 sophomore. So a penalty makes it 2nd down, 10 yards and half an inch to go from the half-yard line. That's a safety. They bring Prattley down. Coming up. That looked like that might have been number 24, Augie Diaz, getting the sack and the safety, and a big goal line stop for this Lakeland offense. It's 9-6 Muskies. It's not 7 points, but 2 will do. Just a tough position right off the gate for the Cougars. And the Muskies took advantage of it right away. And, of course, a costly false start. Obviously, it didn't really move them anywhere, but takes your offense out of the groove, and now it'll be a free kick. Muskies get the ball right back. Minute 42 to go in the first quarter, leading by 3. Ryan Howard to do the honors from the 25-yard line. Back to receive is Devin Martin. But it'll go back to Monroe. Hobbs again. Hobbs with a clean catch. Big hit out of bounds at the 48-yard line. And some words between John Hansen of Concordia, Chicago, and the Muskies' own Danye Core. Core was on the ground and Hansen kind of standing over him, but no flag. And a nice return there. Every return so far by Monroe Hobbs, except the fair catch on the punt. That was Devin Martin, but Lakeland offense back out there, and boy, have they been driving. It's not even the end of the first quarter, and they're 2 yards shy of 200. Michael floats one to the far sideline, rather. Just off the back hip of Colby Cohen, who wasn't even looking when the ball was released from Michael's hand, and that was something that Lakeland struggled with first 2 weeks of the season, was just a little bit of miscommunication between quarterbacks and the receivers. Lane Sobieski having 3 interceptions in that first game. Here's the option, pitch to Harris. Harris doesn't make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's met by the pair of Julian Ramirez and Jelani Warner, pair of defensive tackles. Just at the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 11 from the 47. Warner out of East Chicago, Indiana. Covered a fumble last week. Has a tackle for a loss in every game this season, and the pressure's there, and Michael's brought down by Martin Egbo. The defensive end out of Williamsburg, Virginia, came out of nowhere for his 2nd sack of the season. Clock continues to run, and that's the first 3 and out for either team in this homecoming matchup. Egbo at 1.5 tackles for a loss versus Finlandia, week 2 of the season. His most of the season. It's Lobianco to punt. He has a spiral as in his face was Martin Egbo, and that punt went absolutely nowhere. Ball was snapped from the 40-yard line. Punt went out at the 50. So just a poor turn of events for Lakeland after getting the safety at the other end of the field. It went from being at the 1-yard line, not able to convert into a touchdown, getting the safety, a good turn of events, getting the ball back, nice gain on the return, and then a 3 and out, and just a 10-yard punt. 13 seconds to go. The only play, the last play of the quarter, still on his feet, is Adirian Sykes, and he spins his way just shy of the first down as the clock on the first quarter winds to 0. It'll be 2nd and 2 from the 42, unless they actually are going to mark that at the 41-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 1 from the 41 when we come back. 9-6. Lakeland leads Concordia, Chicago here in Sheboygan.